introduce yourself.
What's going on, world? My name is Geechi Sencasa. I'm originally from Boston, but I rep Brockton because I lived there for since I was like 13. So that's where it all started.
So, what's the meaning behind your name?
The meaning behind my name, basically, Geechi was like a bad term for Cape Verdeans. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to do something positive for that term. I know it's a negative term, but it also is. Two of my cousins got killed a couple years back, and I basically abbreviated both of their names and put them together. And it also came out to be Geechi. So a lot of people think, oh, I'm trying to be a Geechi or whatever. I'm trying to say I'm not from this country. I was born here, but that wasn't the purpose. It's also, there's a meaning behind it. So it's like I'm doing this for my dead cousins. You know what I mean? They live through me, kind of. And Sencasa, Creole means without a house. And at the, it was a time I was living like that. I was homeless, going through hard times. But it also means, SCN is an abbreviation for Senegal, where my mother's side of the family from. And Kaza saying like that's my home. So it's two meanings behind it. You know what I mean?
That's what's up, man. So at what age did you start rapping?
I started rapping when I was about 9, like actually writing rhymes, but I didn't start recording myself until I was about 15. I had a little setup in my room and had a little booth or whatever. I used to have people come to my house and record, but I really started like rapping at a young age, like 50 used to do in the movie, man. I used to record myself with a little stereo, you know what I'm saying? So I've been doing music for a long time, man, for decades.
So what encouraged you to do this project then?
What encouraged me, man, is the people in my circle, pretty much, because I stopped doing music for about 2-3 years, and I basically just gave up on myself, and I didn't have no faith in me no more, man, until people started motivating me to do it again. That's what like really pushed me to do it, and realizing how much talent I actually have. And it's like I was sleeping on my own talent.
Yeah. So like, what was going on around that period? Like, you drinking? Like, what was you doing?
At the time, I was living kind of hard. You know what I mean? I was working, but I was going through like some kind of depression. I was drinking a lot. I was smoking a lot. You know what I mean? It was a hard time for me in my life. I was just going through it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to live my life. I was in between jobs. You know what I'm saying? Working for temp agencies and shit like that, and working at warehouses. You know what I'm saying? I was in like a state of depression or some shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. So like, you have any projects that you're working on right now?
Right now I'm working on the I Got Demons With Me, the mixtape. And that's coming out in December, in the wintertime.
Yeah, so where did you record that?
I recorded it in Boston, a studio in Boston. It's called 12 Note Productions, you know what I mean? I did the whole album sober for the first time.
Oh man, yeah, that's impressive, man.
For the first time, and it actually came out, it's like the best music I've ever recorded, you know what I mean? I guess I was so ignorant and caught up in the bullshit. I made myself believe that I need a blunt or liquor to make good music, but in reality, it's like when I started doing sober, making music sober, I elevated, and the music just came out so much better.
Man, that's dope. So how do you prepare yourself in the studio now?
Now, man, I just try to meditate on positive things, and I just drink a lot of water. Rehearse my music. It's way different than how I was before, because I was like drinking a lot. I would have to drink and smoke a couple blunts just to record some songs. You know what I mean? Like, that was my process. And now don't need that no more. It's like I don't need. I just depend on the music itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So how do you want your music to affect people?
I want music to affect people in a therapeutic way. You know, because music is therapy to me. It soothes my soul. It relaxes your mind and stuff like that. But I just want it to be therapeutic for people when they going through a bad day, or just something that people could vibe to, and lift their spirits through hard times.
So what would you be doing if you wasn't doing music? Then?
If I wasn't doing music, I'd be selling drugs or robbing people. I know that sounds foul, but it's true. You know what I mean? I look at music like it's a positive outlet, and that's what I love doing. So, in a way, it's kind of it's holding me back from doing negative things in my life. You know what I'm saying? And it's just something that I look as a way out of all the negativity in the hood.
Yeah. So as people around you notice the big difference from how it was before to now, type of thing.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
That's great. So, do you have any influences in the rap game right now?
Right now, my influences I would say is like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, like Jonah Lucas, Dave East. I like old rappers too, like Mos Def, Talib, Tupac, Biggie, Nas, Jay.
So what about any rappers who like influenced you like to start rapping and shit?
My influence was like a lot of people, man. It was like Tupac, you know what I mean? It was Biggie, like that, because they came out when I was young, you know what I'm saying? Like I was maybe like 5, 6, 7. I was a little child, you know what I mean? Like that's what really inspired me, like to become a rapper.
So you started like around 9 and shit, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Tapes and shit.
Yeah.
So going back to your mixtape, I Got Demons With Me. So why that name for the mixtape?
My boy came up with the concept. The reason, it's actually a good concept for me too, during this time of my life, because I feel like, I got demons with me is a metaphoric figure of speech. It doesn't literally mean I got demons with me. It's a figure of speech saying like, yo, when you want to go rob somebody, or you want to go sell drugs, or you want to do something, when you breaking the laws, like you got demons with you. You know what I'm saying? You wanna live that lavish lifestyle, with money, cars, clothes, hoes, or whatever. That's the demons that's with you, that's making you be wanting those things, to want those things, to be tempted in that way. So it's like I got demons with me. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I want to become a millionaire, be lavish and living on a yacht and shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? We all can't have that. But at the end of the day, it's like the evils of the world, man, that make you want those type of things, materialistic things.
Yeah, everybody goes through that shit. So like, so what songs would you recommend people to listen to off your tape?
I would recommend you listen to the whole mixtape from start to finish, because the whole mixtape is, and I would let the music speak for itself, because it's one thing for me to say it, but you'll see for yourself. It's like you can listen to it from intro to outro from each song, but the songs that I like the most is I like Trap, The Life I Live, What If, Make It Better. You know what I mean? Like that's just a few of them, but
yeah,
I would say you can listen all the way through it.
So do you have any people that you worked on, like beats, stuff like that, on the tape you wanted to shout out and
Definitely,
like that?
definitely. I got my producers. You know what I mean? Clo Beat Productions, and Arsenic Music. I like working with them because we have a good vibe with it, and they know what type of beats that I like. You know what I'm saying? That's the producers in my circle. Check them online, because they also got beats on the tape, and the other are all like industry beats. I like messing with A-Rap Music's beats. He makes good music. I did a beat I did a song to a beat by Grand Crew. You know, he's a producer coming up from in Brockton. He's a ill beat maker, man. You know what I'm saying? I respect his music and stuff like that. And you know, everybody else is just from the industry.
So I noticed you have a couple of stuff that you produce yourself. So you're a producer too.
Yeah. I make beats too, man. I did a few on there. I think it was like 2 or 3. I'm not sure, but I did. Yeah, I made beats on there too. You know, so I've been making beats for years, man.
So that's what's up. So you got best of both worlds. You know what I'm saying? Producer, rapper. That's what's up. On that J. Cole type shit.
Oh yeah.
So how do you want the hip hop world to view you as an artist?
I want the world to see me as a poet, man. As a a lyricist. I don't want to be looked at as a trapper or a super gangster, drug kingpin type nigga. Like, nah, man. I don't talk about that lifestyle because I'm not living it. So, but I just feel like I'm being like fake with it. I'm not trying to fake it till I make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it. And if I have to take the commercial rights, then so be it. If I gotta sing to hoes like Drake, I might just do that. You know what I mean?
So what kind of obstacles in life affects your topics of your
just like basic, I try to make music that people can relate to, like universal. Things with relationships. Whatever people go through in their relationships. My personal experiences in life, where I had struggled, in poverty. Just everyday experiences in general. You know what I mean? Things that happened to me in the past and things that occurred now. But I try to make music that people can relate to in some type of way.
Nice. So when are you thinking about dropping your mixtape?
We had a set date for December 20th.
December 20th? Well, so that's soon, huh?
Yeah.
That's what's up. So, do you have any final words that you want to share with the people?
Yeah, I just want to say I want to thank everybody that supported me through the hard times in my life. That was there for me. You know what I mean? I want to thank everybody that was there, that helped me and realize everything, helped me realize things and pushed me to do the right thing. Just people who've been loyal from the beginning, the day one niggas, the niggas I just met now, just people who has that positive vibe that you could build with. You know what I mean? I just want to shout out I want to say so many. God, I know so many people, so I'm gonna just shout out to the people in Boston, Brockton, Fall River, Taunton. You know what I mean? Like I hope. I know who y'all are. I don't gotta. I'm gonna be here all night trying to shout out everybody. But I also want to say, like, if you're into poetry, I'm a published author as well. I'm not just a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do that too. That's something I always wanted to do. So I got a book. You know what I'm saying? It's called A Journey Through Life's Poetry. You know what I mean? You can get it on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? So if you're into poetry, you like reading poetry, I got, it's a good.
So what's the inspiration behind the book? Like, what kind of content? Like, where did you get the content from for that?
I have old songs on here that I never published, I never put out, and I have poems that basically I call it a journey through life's poetry, because it's like poetry that I was writing during that time of my life, and I deal with all type of topics like government, relationship. It's all different. It's not just one concept. I have all different type of subjects, and pretty much it's just based on like my own experiences, and I just always wanted to put out a poetry book. Like, that's something that I always wanted to do. Like, at least if I died, I can say, at least I did something that I always wanted to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not gonna be the only one. I do plan on, putting out a hood book, a urban, book or a novel and stuff like that, another poetry book. That's in the future though. I'm not worried about that right now. But right now I'm just gonna work on the music.
So another thing I wanted to ask you. So what was the time and place that you wrote majority of that book?
I wrote majority of this book in Fall River. You know what I'm saying? Like when I moved to Fall River, I didn't really, I knew people out there, but I wasn't like, it was just a different world for me out there because it wasn't my city. That's not where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? So I moved to a whole different city. You know what I mean? And I learned a lot from living out there. So I wrote it out there. I wrote some of it in Brockton too. You know what I mean? But it was like mostly out there.
Alright, man. So that was pretty much everything I wanted to ask you. So you have any final words or final promotions you want to plug for your mixtape?
We're gonna look out for more videos. We're gonna do a video trap, Life I Live, and just stay in tune with the music. You know what I mean? Stay in tune with the music and support the movement. And peace be with y'all. You know what I mean? That's it.
Alright, man.
Stay Geechi.